The woman glanced at the defective product and immediately found the cause of the machine malfunction. As a senior engineer, she could have fixed it within 1 minute, but she deliberately followed the tedious steps in the work manual. She still hadn't completed the repair by the end of the shift. Seeing her take off her gloves and prepare to leave, the supervisor nearby asked where she was going. She answered she was going home after work. The factory director was furious when he heard this. The repair was clearly only one final step away from being finished, but the woman insisted on leaving. Facing the supervisor doubts, she explained that she was following the new factory rules issued by the director. The rules stated that employees are not allowed to operate any precision equipment after the end of their shift. Otherwise, it could cause a safety accident. The director understood that she was doing this to retaliate against him, all because the woman arrived at work 1 minute late a week ago. The new director deducted $100,000 from her year-end bonus as a fine. The purpose was to show authority in front of other employees, but he didn't know that the woman had worked overtime until 4 a.m. to solve a technical problem. To get revenge on the director, from that day on she came to work and left on time every day. She didn't care even if the machines weren't repaired. Seeing her turn off the machine's power, the director angrily accused her. He argued that once the machine was powered down it would have to be recalibrated upon restart. But the woman insisted she was acting in accordance with the director's new rules. Otherwise, if something went wrong she couldn't bear the consequences. She knew this would offend the director, but she wasn't afraid at all, because her technical ability was unrivaled by others. Sure enough, it wasn't long before the factory's defective rate increased by 30%, and the American partner had already learned about the issue. Losing that order would cause the factory to go bankrupt. The director decided that from today on, all employees must voluntarily work overtime to recover the factory's lost production capacity. He then ordered the woman to lead by example and work overtime. The woman agreed without hesitation, but she requested that overtime pay be provided according to China's labor law, that the employer must pay employees overtime compensation. Hearing this, the other employees all agreed, but the director was unwilling. He believed the woman was doing this to retaliate for his docking of her year-end bonus. At this time, the director's nephew stepped forward. He was willing to lead the other employees in working overtime for free. The director praised his nephew's behavior and scolded the woman as selfish and self-interested. The woman paid no attention. As soon as the shift was over, she immediately prepared to leave. Suddenly, the supervisor stopped her. He said the production line's main rotating shaft was exhibiting periodic shaking. He hoped the woman would stay to repair it. Otherwise, the entire production line would be ruined. The woman felt secretly pleased upon hearing this. She deliberately asked whether there would be overtime pay. If there was no overtime pay, she would not contribute her labor to the factory for free. At that moment, the director's nephew came over. He said he could easily fix the production line. After hearing this, the woman deliberately said, "Since you can fix it, then I can go home." At midnight, the woman suddenly received a phone call from a colleague. She learned that the young man not only failed to repair the production line but also accidentally deleted the most important application program. Upon hearing this, the woman did not become anxious. She told her colleague she had already finished her shift. Any problems could be dealt with when they returned to work the next day. The next day, the director saw the woman stroll in slowly. He scolded her for not coming last night to fix the production line. He concluded that she had done this to retaliate against him. The woman merely said softly, "Since I don't have a year-end bonus, then I have no obligation to work overtime." The director was furious when he heard this, but he had no way to deal with the woman. He could only sulk angrily in his office. After all, the woman was the factory's best engineer. The director, intending to seize her technical know-how, planned to fire her. He took his nephew's advice and ordered the woman to write a comprehensive optimization report for the production line. The woman agreed. Before leaving, she handed the report to the director. After seeing the contents of the report, the director angrily tore it up, because the woman had deliberately listed several problems occurring in the factory. These problems were all caused by the new director's poor management. The director accused the woman of slacking off and wanted to fire her. Unexpectedly, the woman secretly recorded the recent conversation. If he wanted to fire her, he would have to pay severance compensation. When the end-of-shift bell rang, the woman said, "I'm off work." After saying that, she left without looking back. Seeing this, the director angrily thought of other ways to deal with the woman.